How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. In spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. No one has ever become poor by giving. I can shake off everything as I write. My sorrows disappear, my courage is reborn. People can tell you to keep your mouth shut, but that doesn't stop you from having your own opinion. Parents can only give good advice or put them on the right paths, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. Those who have courage and faith shall never perish in misery. Dead people receive more flowers than the living ones because regret is stronger than gratitude. Where there's hope, there's life. It fills us with fresh courage and makes us strong again. I don't want to have lived in vain like most people. I want to be useful or bring enjoyment to all people, even those I've never met. I want to go on living even after my death. We all live with the objective of being happy. Our lives are all different and yet the same. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quite alone with the heavens, nature, and God. Look at how a single candle can both defy and define the darkness. In the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit. A quiet conscience makes one strong. I'd learned one thing: you only really get to know a person after a fight. Only then can you judge their true character. Riches, prestige, everything can be lost. But the happiness in your own heart can only be dimmed. It will always be there, as long as you live, to make you happy again. I think it's odd that grown-ups quarrel so easily and so often and about such petty matters. Up to now, I always thought bickering was just something children did, and that they outgrew it. An empty day, though clear and bright, is just as dark as any night. The young are not afraid of telling the truth. Memories mean more to me than dresses. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. I've found that there is always some beauty left in nature, sunshine, freedom, in yourself. These can all help you. Whoever is happy will make others happy. You can be lonely even when you are loved by many people, since you are still not anybody's one and only. Sympathy, love, fortune. We all have these qualities but still tend to not use them. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. As long as this exists, this sunshine and this cloudless sky, and as long as I can enjoy it, how can I be sad? I simply can't build up my hopes on a foundation consisting of confusion, misery, and death. I know that I'm a woman with inward strength and plenty of courage. Even if people are still very young, they shouldn't be prevented from saying what they think. But feelings can't be ignored, no matter how unjust or ungrateful they seem. I can't imagine how anyone can say, "I'm weak," and then remain so. After all, if you know it, why not fight against it? Why not try to train your character? There's only one rule you need to remember: laugh at everything and forget everybody else. It sounds egotistical, but it's actually the only cure for those suffering from self-pity. What is done cannot be undone, but one can prevent it happening again. I must uphold my ideals, for perhaps the time will come when I shall be able to carry them out. People are just people, and all people have faults and shortcomings, but all of us are born with a basic goodness. Give and you shall receive, much more than you ever thought possible. Deep down, the young are lonelier than the old.